Hi guys.
Hi
Welcome to the briefing
guys.
for this first stage.
So
The
you
main
can.
thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it
So
harbors
this
no particular
one
difficulties.
has
Sprint finish
a
is more
time
than
trial
likely.
in
We can
Brussels.
win this.
It's
I'm
got
counting on you to control the race. Come on. Today, it's ours. Have a good stage, guys.
but this is a flat stage. So one thing we do need to be aware of is not destroying our team's energy. Oh, it's for Elise. And of course we'll be using Geraint Thomas. There are like energy mechanics where people's like total energy go up and down. Oh, the way they're all jumping in unison is.
Will bring the peloton to Lille and
Lille.
close to the Pierre Morin Stadium where the race will finish. No doubt that the sprinters will again have big ambitions today.
Okay, so the lucky thing is though all of these stages are like shorter.
We can expect an early breakaway that will then be mastered by
We
the
can't expect
sprinters
an
and their
early
teams.
breakaway.
The three hills are crossed too far from the finish for there to be any chance of upsetting the peloton.
But yeah, there's like not too much to worry about here. We don't get time. We get a time bonus for finishing first, second, and third. So it is worth doing our best to. But yeah, we're just trying to keep this train going as quickly as we can. Yeah, it would probably make the game run worse. Now, another thing I should be doing is
I'll make a big effort on the
slowly doing these transitions so that we don't lose speeds between them. We'll have the boys drink their juice.
The head of the race is closing in on the intermediate.
Now we do not.
Sprint.
They're doing
Will
like
be
a
played
constant
out and up
wave.
on a slight downhill.
Yeah, no one's sprinting here. Or, like
Full
some
flat.
people may have sprinted there, but like it does not matter. We're about to get some hills, which is where we might be able to break some people.
The leaders are approaching the first hill of the day, Mont Cassel.
But, like,
well known to riders.
Mont
because it is
Cassel?
often crossed
Okay, we
by
broke
the
one
4 days of
person from
Dunkirk
that.
Or Ghent-Wevelgem.
Gent Viddelgen. Okay, we got like 3 hills here, and they're all
The
very
race is
small.
approaching
So
the Mont des Cars, a 4th category climb. Immediately after, the riders will move on to the Mont Noir, and then the last 40 kilometers will be completely flat.
yeah, this is a bad one for like doing this. Oh yeah, no, this game is not visually impressive. Like, it doesn't look terrible, but like you could do a lot better. I think at about 10 kilometers we try and break away, and see if we can do that. It should be doable, but we'll see. But the main thing that matters for stage 1 is just sort of
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
is sort of just keeping the race going at a fast pace. Oh yeah, they do have the Tour Down Under in Australia. Yeah, that's an annual one. It's not like on the same level as like Tour de France,
It was fairly
Vuelta de
predictable
España,
given
Giro
the profile
d'Italia.
of the stage, but we must also acknowledge the merit of the sprinters' teams, who did the necessary for a bunch sprint to occur. All that's left
Right,
is
so
for
now
the
what we'll
sprinters
start
to
doing,
work out the hierarchy.
we're not going to let the sprinters work out the hierarchy, because what we're going to do is we're going to work our way down this line, and then we're going to go now. Instead of going slightly later like some of the others,
Another
fools.
5 kilometers. One man is alone.
We'll
up
see if we
front.
can actually maintain this. This may be silly and not doable, but we'll see. This might be silly and not doable.
Bunched peloton.
That's so funny. Okay, we're going to have the sprint for this, which should be fine. It means we won't... I mean, by doing that, I kind of forced them to go faster. But it does also just
3
show...
kilometers left for the peloton. Everything will come down to the
The
sprint.
later stages when we'll have mountains and shit will be where we can actually make our... Okay, get behind Kludge. Get behind Kludge. We want to be behind the lead out guys. We need to have as much energy as we can for when the actual sprint comes. Get behind DeBaunt.
Last kilometer
Right.
for the peloton. The sprinters are
We're
in
waiting
the front
for
line.
the sprinters to start
We'll soon
going.
be burning rubber.
And I went way too late. I went way too late. I went way too late. We haven't won the stage. Ugh. Okay, so we lost the first stage, which isn't great. It's not hot, but that's fine. We never expected to do very well on the stage. I should have won the stage. I really should have won. If I had started sprinting at like a kilometer instead of like where I started sprinting, we would have won that. But I wasn't paying good enough attention. Anyway, there's no record in this, so we're just setting a baseline for this one.
He is all smile. He's inspired. He tops the...
No one... The only thing we won there is the best climber.
This
which...
result is clearly not up to my expectations. It isn't catastrophic, but when you've got victory in mind, it's obviously a disappointment.
It is obviously a disappointment. So, 3 hours 15, we are 10 seconds down on that. These are real cyclists.
Hi,
These are all
guys.
real
Let's
cyclists.
start the briefing.
Okay, so this is a mini version of Paris-Roubaix. Every single this is the real roster of the like 2021 to 2022 tour season. But yeah, we're going to do the same thing again. We're just going to
Greetings, ladies
do
and
our
gentlemen.
best. Hopefully,
With about 15
this is a
kilometers
cobbled
over
stage.
cobblestone
Most
sectors,
riders suck
this
at
stage
cobbles,
might resemble a
so
mini Paris-Roubaix,
we should
but with only 150 kilometers
we
on
should
today's
be able
lane,
to do some damage.
non-cobblestone specialists have every chance to do well.
Lads, the
Lads.
race shouldn't really accelerate until after the feed zone. The first 3 sectors are too far from the others to be decisive.
You can overtake the car if you want, if you can, but good luck overtaking a car on a bike. Like, technically there's nothing against it, but like, why would
Still no
you?
breakaway? Is nobody interested in the combative rider award today?
Nobody interested in the comparative rider award today. Okay. But yeah, nothing really happens until we start hitting the cobbles. When we start hitting the cobbles... Oh yeah, like on like city streets where like...
The time gap with
all these people who are heading away as well are also fools, who we will catch up with when we hit the cobbles.
The breakaway has 30 seconds lead. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Because none of these people are like specialized cobble riders, because no one is a specialized cobble rider. But we will see how this goes. But basically, the first couple won't really do any damage. It's when we get further on, because cobbles are just so... Exactly. Skoda, the Skoda are the official sponsor of the Tour de France.
Short, only 900 meters.
None of these are like particularly hard sectors either.
The breakaway's over. It's start all over again.
Okay, we absorbed the breakaway, that's good. And the people who were in the breakaway are now going to start dropping off the back. They do not have the energy to keep up with us. What is that thing at the top? Oh, he would be.
The first riders are coming to the feed zone.
We're at the
It
feed
will be the final
zone.
breathing space, because afterwards, cobblestone sectors will be coming thick and fast, all the way to the finish. The next sector, from Wala to Brion, carries a 3-star level of difficulty. The riders will immediately follow that with Sector 8, since there's only 1 kilometer between the 2 sectors.
But yeah, if we can keep the speed up here, you can see we've already dropped like 20 people who couldn't keep up with us. Now, whether or not we actually manage to stay with that is a separate question, but...
I don't want to see anyone hanging around at the back of the peloton, okay?
We're not hanging around at the back of the peloton. What are you on about, dude? We have used up all our juice now, so like, how well we actually managed to keep this going for the next 50k is a question. But we should be okay, because like There's only one feed zone in this as opposed to 2 in the longer races.
Another 4-star sector that lies in the path of the riders. A rising falls flat along the whole length and lying 50 kilometers from the finish.
But yeah, we'll
the
see.
moment for a tight turn of the screw in order to test opponents.
Yeah, we're down to 34 people now already. They just simply can't maintain what we are doing. And also, we're like keeping a tempo up off the cobbles as well.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
We do need to win the stage, though. If we don't win the stage, like, it may... Is this Christmas music? The HUD was shaking because we were going over cobblestones. It does that. Okay, just ignore that there's Christmas music in the background. I don't want to tab out and break
A
it.
short sector to be faced now. Only 700 meters from Merigny
This
to
isn't
Avalon.
what we wanted necessarily.
The riders will soon be entering Sector 5. from
Yeah,
Pont
it's
Thibault
playing
to
fucking
Ennivain.
I Wish You Merry Christmas in the
1,300
background.
meters of cobblestones, ranked at 3 stars.
Oh my god. What a good vibe for this summer cycling game. It is the 25th
The
of...
next sector, the Moulin de Vertin,
Right, everyone's just
is
going to
the
go hard.
shortest,
Everyone's going to
only
go...
450
We'll probably start
meters.
dropping people shortly, but... And when we get to the final cobbled section, that's when we
Now
just go.
it's Sector 3, from Cissoin to Bourgel, 1,300 meters of cobblestone.
We've got 20k left to go. We will start dropping people shortly.
And now the penultimate sector.
I am starting my war on
Confin
Christmas. Okay,
There.
someone is fucking
When they come
gone,
out
so
the
I'm going to
other
have to
end,
go as well.
There'll be a little less than 15 kilometers left, and 1 sector to cross.
A teammate has just been dropped.
Yeah, Richie's been
You
dropped.
can't count on him any longer.
But we just want to make sure that this person who's doing a breakaway doesn't escape. They shouldn't. They shouldn't be able to get away, and a 6-second gap is something we can easily bridge on the next cobbled sector. This is so skinny. Okay, get out from Mr. Little. Monsieur Petit is from the French version of Sex and the City, I imagine. Okay, Egan Bernal. Carry me. Carry me, friend.
The
There we
riders are all
go.
back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers.
Right. If we do have to sprint, I want to be in a position where we have the energy.
Is accelerating.
Okay, Sonny Cabrelli's going, so we will have to join him for this.
There are 10 kilometers left, and no one has managed to get
Thing
away
is,
on
I
his
don't
own at the front of the
really need
race.
to sprint
The
until we
last
get to
sector
the
could
cobble
well
section.
be decisive.
Yeah, we've got... I think that's the point where we've now made a gap from the peloton. But yeah, you can see if you make those corners like tightly, it does just give you a couple of seconds. So if we do take them... If we take every corner tightly, we probably could end up gaining a lot of time, but it would be... And if you're too close to the edge, it slows you down, so... Okay, the boys are now going to catch us, which is fine.
Bunched peloton.
And now we fucking go.
And here's the final sector. 1,350 meters from Willems to Hen. After that, it's flat road all the way to Roubaix.
I don't know if this race has like time bonuses for finishing faster. Like we're not.
You have 30 seconds on the peloton. We're professional leaders. Come on.
Oh, French.
Keep at it.
Yeah, French Sex in the City, aka Emily in Paris.
Only
My favorite
5
show.
kilometers left for the lead
I do
rider.
love Emily in Paris. It's so good. Okay, we've got like a good 20-second lead here. We don't have much sprint juice, so if it comes down to a sprint,
peloton
we
is 1
may be
minute
slightly
away.
fucked. But we'll see how it goes. It is really like terrifying watching this sort of thing happening in the actual races, because like someone does not have far to go at all, but And like you're like cheering for them to like not get caught, but you're like, no, they will be.
There's movement at the head of the peloton.
Okay, they're now trying to sprint, so the yellow jersey is with them, so and is on. Unfortunately, it doesn't, and unfortunately, the Tour de France doesn't have that particularly anymore either. Like, they're now going.
Raised in the school of track cycling, where he won 2 Olympic
I'm now just gonna
titles and
sprint
3 world
because
championships, Geraint Thomas
it doesn't
successfully
necessarily save us,
transitioned to the
but it
road
might get us
by
over the
winning
line.
Paris-Nice, the
Okay, we won the
Dauphiné,
stage.
and the Tour de France.
We won the stage. So we should be in first now after this. Oh, my back. Whew. This is a 5-stage race, so it's not too bad. This is why we're not doing Tour de France today, because it's a 21-stage race. And there's so much energy management shit involved. Right. Now we should be winning now. If we're not, it's very close. It depends on whether we get time bonuses for.
Stage is his. He will climb. He's in.
There we go. So now we have the GC score.
Well done.
Yeah,
lads.
you get a 10-second bonus for coming first,
You were
so
the pre-race favourites, and you lived up to the role with brio. Well
carry
done
out
for
the
this
Tour
win.
of Britain happens every year.
Take
It
the
already
yellow jersey.
exists.
It's a Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this
Hi.
stage. Today
Over in
it's a
Eve.
stage with cobbled sectors. It could get edgy. Positioning on the approach to the sectors is of
The tour's gonna get a little edgy. I went to see the Tour of Britain. The Tour of Britain happens in September. It changes every year. The map is on their website, but yeah, no, the Tour de France has had Grand Départ in the UK. I believe it was
Hello,
2014.
Flandrian
It had a
classic
Grand
specialists will be
Départ.
on familiar ground today.
It was a Grand
However,
Départ
with
in
only 5
Yorkshire,
sectors spread
and,
relatively far apart, the
because
scenario
I
should
went
be
to go,
totally different
I went
the
to go see it
Paris-Roubaix.
happen when it started, because it wasn't too far from when
I'll make a big effort on the
the
relay.
Floyd's Bank Tour of Britain.
The first half of the stage shouldn't provide any big surprises.
We've got a little climb
Apart
here
from
as
a few
well.
fighters who will no doubt try to escape, everything should be decided in the last 75 kilometers, because that's where the paved sectors are concentrated. The time gap with the head
It's
of the
cool,
race
like
is
I enjoyed it.
stable.
I've been to some Tour of Britain stages as well, where like, and also Edinburgh or Glasgow and Edinburgh hosted the World Cycling Championships last summer, and I went to watch the like road race, which because it left from Edinburgh and went to Glasgow. When I was younger, I did a little bit of racing. It's around Northampton this year. Okay, I know for a while they did also have the Tour de Yorkshire, which was a specific race just in Yorkshire, but they did call the Tour de Yorkshire.
Well, there's not much going on today.
I love the bitchy race director. Yeah, no one in the fucking attack is important
Time
at all.
difference between the peloton and the breakaways steady. The breakaways losing ground.
We need to drink our blue juice. Yeah, it's about 200k, so it's like a standard sort of race length.
The gap is increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway.
There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway, but there is sort of the danger of
The breakaway's
losing
over.
time.
Let's start all over again.
Yeah, exactly.
The first
That's
sector
that's
to be crossed
definitely what
stretches
Peloton
from
means.
Gruson to the Carrefour de l'Arbre,
Tehehehe.
meaning 1,100 meters.
Oh,
of
this is the Carrefour de
cobblestones.
l'Arbre. Okay, so this is
Positioning
like
key
more of
because the
Paris-Roubaix.
sector is very narrow.
It does. It's so in
Still no breakaway. Is
in
nobody
in
interested
cycling,
in
the
combative
peloton is
rider
like the
award
main
today?
bit of the group. Exactly. The Hindenburg with the flying priest. The iconic flying priest from the Hindenburg.
A well-known name for the next sector, Mont-en-Pével.
I would love
The
a
riders will cross it
peloton.
in the
Like they
opposite
seem like nice exercise bikes.
direction to Paris-Roubaix, and only over its first third, equivalent to 1,100 meters of a slight downhill falls flat.
You can
The
get
upcoming sector is
pelotons
another
also
name
have like
that's
the
well known to
screens
the
on them, don't they?
Paris-Roubaix
So you can
faithful.
like play games with them.
Auchy-Breuvry-la-Forêt, also called Chemin des Abattoirs.
Chemin des Abattoirs. That sounds healthy.
At 3,700 meters, the last sector is also the longest. And if some want to
Okay, Richie
avoid a
Port
sprint
may
at all
have.
costs, it's time to go on the offensive.
Who is attacking here? Hausler. Do we
Bunched
care about
peloton.
Hausler? No, not particularly. Let's put the entire team on. Let's just put the entire team on go at full speed. We'll get as much speed
They're
as we
riding
can.
hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
It's gonna be a sprint,
Watch
but
out, it's trying to catch up the sprinters.
well, unless Stefan Kung has anything to say about it, it's gonna be a sprint. But okay, I also, if it is gonna be a sprint, I should not be at the front. One of my boys should be at the front, and then I can follow them. Because they should be leading me out. This game hasn't really got the, like, sprint lead-outs down, which are, like, an important bit of this sort of cycling. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a sprint.
Just 5 more kilometers. We are heading for a mass sprint.
Is Viviani one of mine? Apparently he is. I have no memories of him. But okay, the group behind us, the group Sagan, is a group with like a bunch of actual sprinters. With like Peter Sagan and stuff. Okay. Is this guy trying to get out ahead before the actual... Okay, we need to be very careful. I can't just use the follow button here because if we lose our positioning and end up not...
He's accelerating.
Okay, let's just drink our
The red
juice.
pennant is in sight for the front of
We
the race.
should have it in as that at 1k we just do a sprint and that... Actually, when we turn this corner we do a sprint and then... And because we're so juiced, we should be okay to just get out in front of everyone to the point where we actually probably get as well as the bonus seconds. We should get a couple of extra seconds. Oh, my leg. I am actually going to order a desk because I've now reached the point where like I think I've been broken, and for the health of my back in the long term, it is the best to get a desk and a chair, and I think I'm going to order them from IKEA.
This stage is his. He was the strongest. He will climb on. He tops. He's in.
Here. So now I think we got a mountain stage and then a time
Well
trial.
done, lads. Congratulations.
There we go.
to
So
you.
they were close
You were the
enough.
pre-race favourites
Yeah, because it was a
lived up to
sprint
the
and we
role
came in
with
as one
brio.
group, that's all
Well done
counted
for
as
this
0.
win.
But we get the 10 seconds bonus. The fact we lost one of the 10-second bonuses isn't ideal. Like, really, we should be getting all of these bonuses. But, hey-ho. Right.
Hi, guys. Let's
Hello.
start the briefing for this stage.
Hill stage. This is a fun hill stage. This one shouldn't be too bad. I should get... Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, they've got some... Like, IKEA has some decent ones. What I need to do is actually measure the space I've got and work out what would fit. But yeah, like...
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Belgium. It's a stage with undertones of Ardennes classics that awaits the riders today. With climbs up the Côte de la Redoute and the Col de Rosier, plus a final circuit that
Okay,
comprises...
1 second, I just need to send a message. Yeah, I have flatmates.
succession of short, steep hills. The punchers will undoubtedly have
But
big
this one should be...
ambitions for today.
we should be able to, like, destroy the competition quite easily. But because I'm ordering it, I think I need to arrange, like, a time. So, like, and they don't do, like, specific slots. So I would probably need to just have it ordered next weekend. And then next weekend I can...
Okay, guys, we'll throw in a little bonus to spice up the race. 50, 30, and 20 at the next village.
What the fuck is the man going on about?
Breakaway didn't get far. Watch out for counter moves. There will be 2 points.
Right,
and
we
1
should be
point to
careful with
gleaned
energy management
for the
here,
polka dot
but
jersey classification.
we'll see. Oh. Gamers, please wait for us.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
We don't want to give them too
The
much.
peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
We don't want to give the breakaway too much, but none of them are dangerous, so it's like not the end of the world. But we do want that 10 seconds, so we need to make it to
Time
the
gap
end.
stabilized.
We've stabilized the
The
time
gap is
gap.
decreasing. The peloton has not given up.
The gap is widening. No need to panic, guys. There's nobody dangerous for the overall standing.
Okay. Yeah, and already there's 23 of us in this front group.
The front runners are at the foot of the Col de Rosier, another well-known name.
We'll have these guys
associated
carry us
with
up
Liège,
this
Bastogne,
climb, and then
Liège.
once we finish this climb, we'll
The
see
Col is today
how it is
written in
going.
the opposite direction. It will be a longer climb, but less steep.
Yeah, we should be good for this one. Like, yeah, I think all of our competitors have been like sprinters to this point, so I don't know how many of them are
The
actually
riders will soon enter the final circuit
good enough
and move
to...
on to the Côte de Stocker.
No. Okay. Yeah, I want you guys to chill for a second so I can get back to the main group. Okay, so we may have lost 2 of our guys.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit.
Yeah. Okay, we've lost some of our guys, which isn't ideal. Okay, we've lost all of our guys now, but that's fine. Let's lower the tempo to 90.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
The front runners are at the foot of the Tiers de Cou climb.
We'll just have the boys carry us as far as we can in the sea. I'm not going to work with opponents in the back one. I mean, we could do this. 8 of them. But if we work with opponents, we'll drag them. I think it's better just to have our boys.
The gap is growing. Don't...
Okay, we apparently got dropped, so... We apparently got dropped, so,
They're not well placed in the overall standings.
there we go.
There will be 2 and 1 point for the mountain standings.
This shouldn't be too bad. I need to pay better attention.
The riders will soon be entering the circuit. They will again tackle the combination of Stocco and
But there's
Wayne
8 of us
Randall
left,
climbs.
and... There's 8 of us left, we have 40k to go. What if we have everyone go at 100? Just sort of pull us as far as you can. I love the men breathing sound. We just need to drop the one guy who's...
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit.
Okay. Yeah, this isn't too bad actually. Like, I'm pretty sure we're keeping a pretty good pace.
They're riding hard behind.
They're riding
This
hard
isn't
behind,
the
but they are
moment to
not
relax.
gaining time at all. Right. We're nearly... And then I think on the final climb, we do a big attack where I just, like, go as hard as I can. Oh, it's the spooky Halloween music.
It's the last lap. There's a bit less than 25 kilometers left to ride to the
Yeah,
head
this
of
is
the
a
race.
bad playlist we're using for this one.
The peloton is 2 kilometers from the top of the climb.
Okay. And also, again, we're the peloton. We are the biggest group of riders, and there's
Less than
literally
20
just my
kilometers
team
left
and
for
no
the
one
group at the
else.
front.
This is not. Yeah, this isn't the OST. The music I have. Some of the music is copyrighted, like, because it's the music from the actual Tour de France. So I kind of have it. I have some. I have the actual game music muted. Okay, we lost Richie Port. That's fine. What if we go up to 110?
I'll go full out on the relay.
Last
It
climb
will
of the
destroy
Côte d'Or
us,
Wrangle
but-
for the lead group.
Oh, and because this is a
Top will
lap
be less
thing,
than
we're
10
overtaking
kilometers
people
to
who
go.
are like a lap behind us. I think it's probably best just to be carried by our team and then do a big sprint for the final bit, as opposed to going all out. I guess I can also go all out.
Go! Keep a clear head for the sprint. Go on! You've
Yeah,
got this so
this is a sprint where it's just the entirety of our team except Richie Fort and no one else.
Last kilometer.
Right. The boys better know to just let me go.
Our sprinter isn't looking good. He's being
Our
left
sprinter's
behind.
being left behind? What a shame. And we have one stage to go. This one is going to take a bit longer to finish because of the hilly nature of the race. We'll see. There is technically, if you finish too slowly, there is a disqualification for if you're too slow. So there's always a chance that some people do end up getting disqualified from this. We'll have a look at the end of the stage. Ugh. I need to change the soundtrack so badly. This is bad. The vibe is bad. The vibe is bad, but I don't want to risk tabbing out during this. So I guess we'll finish this.
Well done, lads. Congratulations.
There we go,
to
and
you.
we get that
You were
10-second
the pre-race favourites,
bonus,
and you lived up to the role with brio. Well done.
which means we're on 12:59:11, and we've just got the time trial to go.
It's the final stage, guys. Today, there's a long time trial on the program.
I'm bad at
Unsurprisingly,
time trials.
Victory should go to a specialist of the discipline.
Oh, this is better. This is an individual time trial, so...
We now welcome
Apart
the
from a few
leader of the
rising
race
fault
onto the
flaps,
ramp
there's
for
no
this
real slopes on
individual
this
time
time
trial.
trial. It's
He'll
cut out
do
for
his
powerful
utmost to
runners.
produce the
Okay.
best time and retain his jersey.
So,
Come on,
3,
let's give him a
2,
cheer.
1.
You walk away, you don't hear
Thank you
me
so much
say,
for the 200 bits.
"Please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight.
Time to hit the right
It's
tempo.
hard to let it go."
I love the Goofy sings that one. It's so good. Okay, so time at number 1 is 11 minutes
Onto
or
a
so.
long rising false flat. Come on, you're doing fine.
Okay, we
It's a
probably
long
don't need
time
to be...
trial. Don't kill yourself right now.
See, he also uses the kill yourself phrasing. Which is... Okay, now our team have started finishing, so Richie is... Oh, is in Snake Eater? I don't know.
Come on, let's pick up some speed.
I'm going to pick up some speed. I'll pick up some speed. We're on Avenue Franklin Roosevelt. Le Président Roosevelt.
You're coming into a really twisty section. Make sure of your trajectory. Go!
This twisty section is pretty fun. Because if you just go into these corners with speed, you can kind of like push through it and speed up into them instead of slowing down into them.
You're back onto Wide Boulevard. It's straightforward.
Oh,
now.
Avenue de
Focus on your
Congo?
effort.
Avenue de Congo? In French and Swedish are the ones that I speak to a high level, and then there's a bunch of others that I speak to a lesser level. My pronunciation is fucked though, and also I haven't really touched any French for quite a while, so there are probably bits that like my brain has
Intermediate
just
time check is in
forgotten.
1 kilometer. Go! Go!
Okay, we probably want to slow down a bit. The objective here is, we're not in first. We're in
Go on,
third.
that's good. You're setting a good time. Keep it up.
Boulevard Pont Villecoq. Villecoq.
Go on. It's a descending false flat now. Up the gear if you
Also,
can.
the game telling me up the gear if you can, when there's no gears in this game. Yeah, like, if you get out of practice, it's like, this is the thing, I need, like, excuses to practice my languages, like, because I don't get many opportunities to use them, and, like, it is a, like, languages are, like, a muscle thing, like, if you don't use them, you lose their ability to use them slightly. Okay, 5k to go. Our objective is to do this in 21:49. If we watch the finish times in the top corner...
Go! 5 kilometers.
I mean, I'm okay with reading it as, like, speaking that's the issue. And also, technically, if I don't have separate moderation things on,
It's almost over.
I can't have Twitch chat in French. That's 2 people who've turned up today trying to sell me the best viewers on soule888boss.net.
Go! 2 kilometers left.
Ugh. Okay, that was not Pog. That's not really ideal. That crash may have just cost us...
Go on! Another kilometer. Stick at it. To the end.
Oh.
Right to the line. No let up.
I probably should mod someone, but, like, the other thing is, like, I've got it set up so they get begrenzt. Like, can you see them? Can you see them, or have I done a good job of auto-modding them out of existence?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay. Okay, so it is auto-modding them. Anyway, so that's good.
Well done, lads.
We didn't come
Congratulations
first.
to you.
No!
Pre-race favourites, and you lived up to the role with brio. Well...
13, 20, 12. That's not bad then. Like, the auto mod has been working.